Previously on the Drive TV. This episode takes the team into the wild as they try their hand at camping in the backwoods of Virginia. After the tent is set up and the fire is built, the guys head out to the lake for some skiing and inner tubing. The group then visits some of their friends nearby who take them out for some snowboarding.
So it's 9:50. We've been traveling from Virginia and coming out of the mountains, and we're about to get into Charlotte, North Carolina. It's my stomping grounds. Lived there for about 10 years before I went to school, and it's where my family is.
I was really excited to get into Charlotte, to meet David's family. He's told us so much about them, and we're really excited to get some of those home-cooked meals and hang out in the South for a little bit.
But my sister has a little baby named Hunter, sweetest little guy. And then we have a little doggy. He's old, very old. He has to get massages and acupuncture to stay mobile.
Your dog gets massages?
Yeah. He's 14. He's very old. His eyes are getting all hazy. He runs into things.
I've never even had a massage before.
So basically, what I'm really excited about is to have sweet tea with Mr. Robert Whitlow on the back porch with our rocking chairs going and just not even saying a word to one another, just enjoying North Carolina. That's what I'm excited about.
It's a big world, hide yourself away. You got something that I need now. Save yourself for me.
Welcome home, David Whitlow.
Yeah, feels good, smells good. This is the South.
What's it smell like, Steve?
Barbecue and fried chicken.
And relaxation.
Hitchcock through it.
Where are you tonight? I hope you're safe and sound.
I am not a Whitlow, but the Whitlows treated me like I was a Whitlow. It was really nice.
It's pronounced Whitlow.
Whatever.
There are two people on the Drive TV team that hate getting up early. Aaron, you guessed it, Dave. What was Dave doing up so early? He must really like pork.
Alright, so we're getting barbecue today, but the barbecue has to get cooked. So that's why we're up at 7 o'clock in the morning. My dad's gonna show us the ropes and show us the beginning of the process. So Dad, what do we got here?
This is a pork shoulder roast.
What do we have here?
All right, this is some mixture of some different juices and secret ingredients, and we're going to inject this with this needle, and you have to be careful you don't want to stick yourself with this. We've got something special that I did. I'm going to be doing just for the Drive TV that I've never done before, because I know the Drive TV is all about trying to do things.
That's what we're all about.
Okay, so I thought even though I'm older than you guys, I could still try something new. This is something that I've never cooked before, and this is a beef brisket. All right, and then David, if you could kind of work that into the meat, kind of massage it, just like you were giving that meat a massage.
That's weird. All right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, do it like you mean it, dude. I mean, let's just pat it a little bit too. That's just, and you know, talk to your meat.
Yeah.
some people, some of these competition barbecue cooks, they talk to their meat. You know, it's a good meat. Good meat.
That's good.
You are gonna be good meat.
I don't know what my dad was saying. Like I was trying to rub the spice into the brisket. I don't know what was going on.
So we got the pork all filled up with juices, and I think it's ready to be cooked. We're gonna take it down to the grill.
I can open and close this pipe to control the amount of smoke that's in the chamber.
Can we see the smoke in there?
Cooking barbecue is like opening Christmas presents. You can't keep peeking.
Now, how long are you gonna cook this for?
Well, until it's done.
So you see that it's more of a complicated process than it looks to cook and smoke a pig. But you got to put all the wood in, you got to smoke it just right, it's got to be at a good temperature, and it's got to sit in there for about 12 hours. It's a complicated process. It's science. Southern science. Can we go down and look?
Well, my dad made a big deal this morning. It said like, it's like Christmas. You're not supposed to unwrap your present until Christmas morning. So it's cooking right now. It's
When's
not done
Christmas
yet.
morning?
Right now.
It's tonight at 5:30 when it's done, but I don't think he's here. We could go sneak a peek.
Can we?
Let's go. All right, so it's been cooking since 6 this morning. And it goes till about 6 tonight.
Whoa.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, it's so good. What does he put on it?
We injected like some this secret ingredient. He's so secret because he didn't know what was in it.
We all make mistakes. Even though Mr. Whitlow told us not to look, we had to. And it looks delicious.
All right, you guys ready to see the meat?
Let's do it.
Do this. Come on.
First time. Yeah, I can't wait to see what it looks like in there.
It's hard to wait, isn't it? I mean,
It's really hard to
really
wait.
hard to wait. I was telling Dave, it's kind of like, you know, Christmas morning.
It just makes it so much more special when you wait, you know?
There's going to be a piece right. Y'all gotta just grab it.
Come on now.
Somebody
Let's
grab
get
that.
started.
I mean, you can't
Let's
let
get
that
started.
go.
Come on, Dave. Just grab the whole
Is it too hot?
It's hot. Probably. Oh, look at that. Dave, wasn't that hot?
Well, that's what dads are for, guys.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, it is.
Oh, that's nice.
So tender and juicy.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Until next time.
Yeah.
And we're ready to take this in, and then we'll clean it up and eat it.
Perfect. We're in North Carolina, where they talk to their meat. It's good.
Normal.
It's good. This is
It's
totally
normal. You talk to your meat.
totally normal.
Come on, Chris.
I'm not sure why Craig always tries to fake the Southern accent. It could be
Come on, Chris.
it could be the worst Southern accent known to mankind.
Chris, you jealous? You jealous of my accent?
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
Craig just went from Southern boy to frat boy in like 2 seconds. I don't know what to tell him. One thing's for sure, I've never talked to meat before. Now's a good time to start.
It's so good. There's nothing like a home-cooked Southern meal. Nothing in the world. It's delicious. It looks good. It tastes good. It's meaty. It's homey. It's good.
Your lack of judgment would be fine right now. For I've received
I was so glad that some of my friends from Furman came up to visit. Curtis, Hannah, and Jesse. They're awesome.
Having family around you, having that structure,
around you that can encourage you, bring you out of desperate situations, begin to set you on your path for life is so important.
What is it that keeps pushing me down, that makes me turn away and weep?
By far, Hunter makes the best faces of any baby I've ever seen. He's the cutest little guy.
What do I need to do? Help me find something new. Know where I am is not where I'm supposed to be. My life remains on one conviction.
I think that family is so important. They're the people that you grew up with. They're the people that influence you, pour into you. They're the ones that are to show you love and to show you how to love. I know that I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it hadn't been for the people in my family.
Drift away, not reaching anywhere, lost in despair.
I love my family. They're beautiful. My sisters, my brother, my mom, my dad, they're very special to me. I can't imagine what it would have been like to not have them in my life, especially after some of the very difficult things I went
To
through.
find the truth. What do I need to do? Help me find something.
I've just learned that, every family has their ups and downs and their struggles. But I also know that God has placed me within my family for a reason, and that He wants to use me in my family to bring hope and to bring joy and just to love them.
My life remains on one conviction.
Doubles out. Oh. Good, man. You're supposed to eat with your mouth closed.
Hey, dude, come here. You're so little. Is Hunter in the shot?
Yeah, he's got lots of yard.
Oh, yeah. So this is Hunter, and this is David's nephew. I totally agree, completely. The South has been very relaxing.
Anybody who's anybody knows what the varsity is. It is some of the best food going in. Whew. It's rough coming out though.
Hot dogs.
Okay, take that joke off. Hey, this is Craig from The Drive TV. If you're looking to step up your wardrobe, come check out some of our merchandise at thedrivetv.com. And we'll ship it to you fast.
We just arrived at the Georgia Aquarium here in the awesome city of Atlanta.
We're gonna see beluga whales, we're gonna feed some alligators, and also swim with some whale sharks.
That sounds like a terrible idea, Craig. I'm deathly afraid of the ocean and all things that live in it. Who thought of this?
You did, Dave. You did.
If you call this alive, I call you an avid unbeliever. If you call this right, I call you a liar.
I feel like if I was an animal, I'd probably be a beluga whale because they don't really do much besides play around.
It's time. Stop the fight, don't run and run. Start breathing. One more time, we're feeling. If you call this a life, I call you a bad procrastinator. If you throw the fight, it's gonna catch you sooner or later. I've been here too long for the fight.
Georgia Aquarium, there's an underwater tunnel that takes you beneath the huge aquarium that's almost the size of a football field. And so as you're walking under, there's fish swimming over your head. There's whale sharks, there's hammerhead sharks, there's grouper that's like this big.
Anemones, is that how you say it? Anyway, anemones.
Meeting Mackenzie was such a fun time. She's such a great host, a great guide, and she really knows the aquarium well.
We are topside of the Home Depot Ocean Voyager Gallery right here at the Georgia Aquarium. And this is Mackenzie.
How are you guys?
Good.
Are you excited to swim today?
Yeah, a little bit.
No.
Some of us are.
Well, good. You guys are going to have a fabulous time here at the aquarium. We're just about to see the whale shark feed here on top of the exhibit and check out an alligator feed and the swim in just a little while.
There's something about the deep ocean and ocean animals that just freak me out. I don't know if I was traumatized as a little kid or something. I didn't see Jaws until I was like 20. But it just freaks me out. And so getting in a giant tank that's almost the size of the ocean with one of the biggest fish in the ocean just doesn't seem like a good idea.
So we walked in topside of the Ocean Voyager, and that's where we met our instructors, the people that were going to be leading us on this epic adventure through the water. This is awkward for everybody if you film this.
Don't be a creeper.
We'll be back. No, just wait a minute. I'm not sure how, but I ended up in a 2 extra large suit and Craig ended up in a 1 extra large suit. Those probably should have gone the other way around.
Hey, zip you up. We're ready to go. Let's go. All right.
You zip up me while I'm
Here we go.
Chris, come on, Chris. Use the muscle. There we go. Perfect.
So excited right now. I love animals, and these are probably the biggest animals I'm ever gonna get to interact with.
Swim was absolutely beautiful. It was so amazing to get to see all these animals and to get to jump into a tank filled with sharks and fish and all this kind of marine life. Jacob.
Maybe I'm Chris.
Hey, I'm Jacob.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
It's been great to see just how Jacob and Meriwether interact, and knowing what Jacob and Meriwether have both had to come out of, what they've had to overcome in their life. But together, they're such a unit together. They're so cute. They know each other so well.
I'm Jacob Whitlow, and this is my story. I'm 27 years old, and I grew up in Dalton, Georgia. I was checking my email and had an email from a girl named Katie. There's just a couple lines that said, how are you doing? Wanted to know what I've been up to. And I remember the last thing that she wrote in the email was, my cup runneth over. And she and I started writing, and there was something about writing Katie it was really powerful. And a year later, we got married. I moved down to Dalton, and in April the next year, our little girl Meriwether was born. And a couple months after that, she had a sore throat. She wasn't feeling well. Her grandfather's a physician, and she went to his office with her mom, and he took did some tests, and for whatever reason, he decided to take her some blood, and it came back that her white count was elevated. And I was at work and got a call from her mom saying they're at the hospital, and I drove down there, and I knew that she had cancer, and the next month and a half we were in the hospital room. The doctors encouraged her to have a bone marrow transplant, and she really didn't want to do that. Katie loved God and she loved children. That's what she wanted to do, was to be a mom. With all her talents and skills and everything she could do, that was what she really believed was her calling, was to love people and to have babies. And she didn't want to have the bone marrow transplant because it meant she wouldn't be able to have any more children. I don't remember really ever thinking that she would actually die. I don't think I ever believed that she really could actually die, but I remember being really, really angry that he allowed her to have to go through that. She decided not to get the transplant, and that summer we decided we'd try to have another baby, and like a day later she was pregnant. When we told her doctors, they were really angry. They said that they'd always told us that there was a strong likelihood that the cancer would return because she didn't have the bone marrow transplant, but her faith was just there that she wouldn't get sick again. We went down on a Friday and they did the test, and they called us on Monday and said, you need to come back down here. And I think we both knew that what had happened. We went down there and sat in that room, and the doctor came in and told us the cancer had returned. He said that you have to decide right now whether you're going to have an abortion. She didn't hesitate. She said that she wouldn't have the treatment, that she couldn't, of her own will and volition, kill the baby, that she couldn't put something into her body that would cause the baby to die. In her mind, she just saw it as an act of complete abandonment to God, that she was saying that her life was His, that whatever He decided, that's what would happen. We'd gone into the doctor's office that day, and they told us that we were going to have a little boy. We got to see these pictures of him, of our son, and the nurse or whatever it was that did the ultrasound was so happy. He had no idea that she was sick like she was, and he wrote boy on the little ultrasound picture, a bunch of exclamation points, and Katie was just lying there crying. When we walked out there, the receptionist handed her a little card with the next follow-up visit for January 7th, and I think we just both knew that wasn't gonna happen, but we walked out of there and went home, and she just hugged Meriwether. And a week after that, it was December 20th, a year to the date after she got sick, she died. That night I went out, before she died, I went out in the pasture in front of our house and ask God why he was allowing this to happen. And people keep quoting that verse about how all things work together for good to me, and I believe that's true, but you know, when I put Meriwether in bed at night, I'm the one that does it every single night. And I'm the one that makes her breakfast in the morning, and Katie's not here. And when we go to church, it's 2 people, not 4. I don't know what to do with that pain. But it's strange too, because Meriwether's just like Katie. She's just a little blonde-headed, chubbier version of what her mama was. And she just loves people like Katie did. It's like somebody took Katie's heart and put it right into her daughter's. And I have seen, though, as time goes on, that there's some peace that's worked into my life, and I just have to believe that that's from God. I think if I had any doubt before that all good things come from him, it's just been wiped away as I've watched Meriwether grow up, because she's just so full of life and is just a direct witness to me that God is real and God loves us, that even despite all the hurt that I've been through, that he really is aware of what's going on in my life.
Night.
Good night, sleep tight.